you know, and we talk. You know what I'm saying?
The circle is very small.
It's smaller than what people think. You know, Atlanta, I talk to promoters everywhere, and you know what? A person will say, oh, that's too much. And once it becomes too much to these promoters, the ones who's paying, then you're going to be sitting home, the artist is going to be sitting home on the couch because you priced yourself out of the market. And there's some artists doing that right now. But then again, you have these people who come out of nowhere where they might have gotten a settlement, or they might have, shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They might have, you know, came up with some money out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And they'll first time doing a show, they'll go and pay an artist whatever he asked for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, like I say, promoters are born every day. Not good ones, but, you know, promoters are born every day.
Okay.
So,
as far as Chicago artists are concerned, I mean, the mentality here is you have to leave here in order to make it.
it's not true. That's not true. Now, I would say, first of all, that's all left up to what you think making it is. Making it to some people could be like, okay, well, man, I made $100,000 this year. Making it to another person might be like, man, I had 50,000 downloads on live mixtapes, or you know what I'm saying? It all depends what that person's perception of making it is. You know, so I mean, for me personally, what people don't understand is that Chicago is probably the most powerful city in the country.
I agree with that.
Meaning that we have the most concentrated group of billionaires that live here than any other city. Now, they might have a mansion in LA, or, you know, a summer home in Miami or something, but they make their money here, and it's because whether it's from construction, infrastructure, you know, we about to get gambling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Trump's a smart guy. He's been here for 5-6 years. You feel me? So he's becoming embedded into the community, so it'll be easy for him to get money when that casino hits, you know. But you know, the money is in Chicago. Now, what people say making it, you have to leave to make it, meaning that you have to create a fan base. And this is kind of funny because it's true. You have to create a fan base surrounding Chicago for the people in Chicago that are moving. And this is, excuse my French, but it's fucked up. For the people that are in Chicago to respect you, music-wise, you have to go and create a fan base outside
Of Chicago.
Outside of Chicago for the people in the city. You know, to not for the people in the city to fuck with you, because you got artists that, you know, people, they fuck with the artists, but they look at the artist like, oh, I could see dude, he finna be at you know what I'm saying, KOD on Saturday, like, you know what I'm saying? They look at them like that. So case in point, you have to leave to become bigger, but that's anything. This is like in Atlanta, but I wouldn't say that though, because Atlanta, you know, is a place where they have so many surrounding cities that if they Chitlin Circuit is all within 4 hours of Atlanta. We don't have necessarily a Chitlin Circuit yet because nobody has routed, but it's coming. I'm gonna do it. Nobody has routed a regional tour.
Okay.
So I'm just telling you now, Chicago Power Tour is coming. It's coming.
Well, I guess EarHustle411 will be looking for that when it comes through.
Yeah,
well, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
And we're going to go back to the Chirac movie. Why do you think Spike Lee chose to do it here? They have problems in New York that he could be focusing on. Yeah,
but to be quite honest with you, as a director, he's not really relevant right now. So he needs to establish, you know, he was the poppin' dude when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? He was the poppin' dude with you know, in the commercials with Mike and you know, with the Jordans and all of that or whatever. But he needs to become more relevant now. And I don't think what's going on. I don't think the way he's doing it, he could have done it a different way. Meaning that, you know, he could have embraced, instead of saying, "Oh, I'm Spike Lee, I'm finna J down on this city, and I'm just gonna, everybody else is calling it Chirac, I'm finna call it Chirac too, except I'm gonna put out a movie, and I got the connections and the distribution to make this movie." I don't necessarily think, I think that they at least should have had an associate producer be from Chicago, like Will Gates. I mean, who else you got out here? I mean, you got so many producers of videos and little documentaries and stuff like that that have, you know, that have content and footage. Why aren't you hiring these little directors? You know, that's what they are. They're little. You want Chirac? That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you cutting these dudes a check, man? Cut Aze a check. Cut Will Gates a check. You know what I'm saying? Cut D Gaines a check. You know, Lil Jari, cut him a check. You know, cut these people checks that have the aspirations. Don't pimp them though. Mm-hmm. Don't come to the city and use the pimp move like, "Oh, look, I'm gonna hit you on the back end when it come out," type shit. And the whole time, damn, I'm calling this 310, this 818 number. This nigga done switched numbers on me. Like, what happened? Or no, we gonna put you in the credits at the end. We gonna put Sluggo name, say music director DJ Sluggo at the end. Come on, man. Nobody saw that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody saw that. And I just think that, you know, if they're going to do anything, if you're going to do it right, man. Empire, they came through here, man, because Chicago, man, like I say, we the most powerful city in the world. All these movie directors is coming here. You think the Transformers people, they filmed a Transformer movie right there, like they cut checks to people, extras, security guards, whatever. Yeah. They come through there and they cut checks, and these production studios come to Chicago because of the tax breaks that the mayor is giving out to do their movies here. You see what I'm saying?
That's a whole nother interview, man. Yeah, we probably need to talk about that.
I know about all of that. I know about all of that. So that's why, if people are wondering why all these movies are being filmed here, it's because of the tax breaks. It's because they don't have to pay. LA been getting that money for a long time. The state of LA, how you think Arnold became a governor? In studios.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the money is generated from the entertainment. I just wish that, you know, Chicago artists would think on which some of them do. I know a lot of them that do, you know, but just to think on a grand scale, to say, man, you know what? We need to step to Spike, man. Step to Spike, man. Like, man, you filming Chirac. Where's the checks at, man? Where are they at? You're gonna make money on our city. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time is you're gonna make your money and you're gonna leave. You're not gonna leave here. Sluggo has to live here. He has to live here with people saying, you know, bad things about him. You see what I'm saying? He has to live with that reputation of, oh man, Sluggo, the dude who got into it with Spike Lee. Who the fuck is Spike Lee? Like, Spike Lee don't live here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta live here. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, honestly, like I say, Spike should have cut Sluggo a check, man. He was, whatever Sluggo was trying to do, man, he was in the right for whatever he was trying to do, whether or not, you know what I'm saying, whether he got the money or not. And for the artists, you know what I'm saying, it ran and went back to Spike like, man, he's trying to charge me $200. You could forget it. You could forget it. Wow. Your album's never coming out. I guarantee you, because your mentality is wrong. You want everything but the game, but don't want to invest in the game. You can't do it. It's impossible. You think Floyd just be winning fights off of whining and telling and all that? Nah. No. You gotta put it. You're not finna pimp the game. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. You're not finna just come up off of nothing. You only get out of what you put into something. Which means you have to spend money. Money. In a nutshell. You either gotta spend money or get enough believers. But you know what though? To me, you know, there's more ways to get on, then you still got artists out here who think that this is the 1980s. Like, man, if I go in this and I just rap super cold, then I'm finna be on. Hell no. You fighting against content. That's what this is. You're fighting against free content. You fighting against negative content, positive content. You fighting against Instagram. What's gonna make somebody turn their neck, turn their head and be like, who is that? Who is John Doe? Who is this guy? Who is he? What's gonna make them turn their neck and say that? Hey, some people put out sex tapes. You see how much money them Kardashians is getting off of Kim?
Yeah.
Come on, man. This made me think the whole shit was set up. They need to be cutting Ray J a check. Well, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother conversation. Well, John, I definitely appreciate you and inviting us into your home. We appreciate you taking time out to speak with EarHustle411. And EarHustle411, it's your girl SunShyne. We're keeping our ears to the streets.